Cox and the San Diego County Office of Education present Salute to Teachers, honoring the San Diego County Teachers of the Year. Brought to you by San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking, it's better.
Hello, and welcome to Salute to Teachers. I'm your host, Rena Wilson, and we are here to celebrate teachers and the incredible work being done in classrooms all around San Diego County. This year, 49 educators were chosen as their district's Teacher of the Year. To recognize this great accomplishment, the Salute to Teachers sponsors and supporters organized a beautiful event celebrating the success and dedication of this incredible group of educators.
So tonight we're celebrating our San Diego County Teachers of the Year nominees. It's amazing. We've been doing this for decades, and it's just really great to see everybody celebrating. James M. Cox, our founder, was a school teacher, and so supporting our K-12 educators here in San Diego County is really what we do each and every day.
Tonight is magical to be honored for me just being me and trying to do my job that feels like it's just for kids. I think it's incredible.
It's been great to just be appreciated for the work that we do. I know a lot of times as teachers, you go in not looking for appreciation, not looking for those rewards, but it's great to be recognized for the great things that are going on in each and every classroom across the county.
It's really important to take time to celebrate our teachers because they are truly the heart and soul of what makes our communities strong and what makes our young people grow up to be active, wonderful, compassionate citizens in our communities.
When we are able to celebrate each other as colleagues, it gives us affirmation for the work we do too. And when we see our colleagues celebrated, it reminds us why we're in this profession in the first place.
It's just pretty special. And to know that there are so many great organizations who care about us, who care about our kids, just a nice feeling.
Also, just want to congratulate all of the 2025-2026 District Teachers of the Year. If we can give everybody a round of applause.
STCCU is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Cox Salute to Teachers because we support education and know that teachers are critical in shaping today's youth. It's very important to us to celebrate the great work that they do and give back to the community.
We're celebrating the teachers, and we are so thrilled to be here. We are just so thankful to the teachers for what they do and what they did for our children.
You are appreciated. Your impact is appreciated. Thank you so much for inspiring your students, believing in them, and helping them realize all that they can become.
I think it's important to honor teachers for everything that we do for our students because the teaching part is just one aspect of it.
I think being able to be among this group of incredible educators who are so dedicated, some who have, dedicated their entire lives already to this profession of teaching kids is really important because if we in our country are going to value education, if we value learning and seeking out knowledge, then we should also value the people who are guiding the children.
As a mom with a child in the school system, I can tell you that is a group of real-life superheroes right there. And while each of the 49 District Teachers of the Year deserves recognition, only 5 of them could be selected as San Diego County Teachers of the Year. The choice was tough, and the winning teachers were surprised with the exciting news at their own schools.
Display in the back.
You guys know?
Miguel Money.
One more slide. Congratulations, Mrs. Schmidt, San Diego County Teacher
When we come back, we'll meet the 5 amazing educators who'll spend the next year representing the 26,000 teachers in San Diego County. Stay right there.
Salute to Teachers is brought to you by San Diego County Credit Union and Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel.
Welcome back to Salute to Teachers. Technology is becoming more and more important in all of our lives. San Diego County Teacher of the Year, Kevin White, is working to make sure his students are comfortable with STEM and with their place in school.
Come on in. All right, so we're going to open up the Delight X project.
I'm Kevin White. I work at Dave Portola Middle School and I teach Gateway to Tech.
So you guys are going to take your robot out of the even.
I like to describe Gateway to Tech as kind of being this amalgamation of like all the different tech kinds of things that you like to have fun doing. We get to create and build with those kinds of tools in this class. So whether it's hands-on tools or software or game design, there are elements of all of these things that are sprinkled into the curriculum.
I think one of Mr. White's favorite things to do is to land kids in the sweet spot of academic struggle. He sets them up with these inquiry-based lessons where they really have to think and put a lot of brain power into it, and then they sometimes just expect him to give all the answers, and he's not there to do that.
Because you guys can get the submission in and keep working on it. You just have to update the link when you're done.
I mean, he helps a lot of students, and he doesn't directly tell us the answers to our questions, so he makes us try to solve them, which is what makes us actually learn the things that we need to learn.
Middle schoolers are a combination of just like, they're energetic, they're chaotic, but they're also very passionate, and they have their interests, and they're trying to figure out how to make connections in new ways. And that's what this class is all about. It's all about trying to learn from one another and trying to build skills that will hopefully prepare them for the future.
Bro, someone deleted the path to the other window for Aiden's exhibit.
We designed this program to prepare them for the pathways that exist at the local high schools. But the main part of this course is making sure that they're able to work with teams through that design process and have something that's finished as a deliverable at the end.
Mr. White is my favorite teacher, and he is he's also really good, and he teaches really well and helps us all when we need help. And yeah, he helps us with things that we can't quite do yet.
Having those moments where I see students who come in with a level of enthusiasm for the course that just really makes me feel like I'm offering them something that they probably couldn't get somewhere else.
He's one of those teachers where when he sees his students feeling success and joy, it's equal for him. And he feels just as good about that in the work that they're doing.
All right, have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.
That classroom looks like so much fun. Congratulations, Kevin White. Now, there are some people who just seem to be destined to be teachers. San Diego County Teacher of the Year, Allison Schmidt, is one of those people, which makes her students pretty lucky.
You're gonna have a paragraph about your favorite part of 5th grade.
My name is Allison Schmidt, and I teach 5th grade at Solana Pacific Elementary School in Solana Beach. In 6th grade, I'm looking forward to the Greek unit. 5th grade is really a time where they learn about becoming independent, about collaboration, about working with each other, advocating for themselves, and it's a really unique year.
She really excels in creating an environment where everyone belongs, everyone feels valued and important. It's a very respectful discourse that's always happening amongst her students, and she just has the highest expectations, and the kids are always able to meet it. They feel supported, not just academically, but also socially and emotionally, and I think they feel loved, and that's really special.
I believe in the ripple effect, the butterfly effect, where you can have one respectful conversation with somebody or one friendship or talk with somebody, and that can change the trajectory of their life, where they can move on and change other people's lives as well. So these small moments of kindness, these small moments of reaching out to one another and working with one another play a huge role in the foundation of our world and how we're going to change the world someday.
I've been in the district for 20 years now, and I've seen many classes and many different teachers and many different teaching styles, and I think Ms. Schmidt is by far the best. I just love her. I love working with her.
I feel like she tries to help you learn, no matter what.
She's very supportive. She's very inclusive very hardworking. She really shows it to us every day, and she shows us what we can do and like how we can become a better version of ourselves every day. And she's just a great, amazing teacher.
She comes in every day and she loves her job. Like, she just exudes this happiness and this joy about being here. And even with, you know, if there's a challenging family or a student, she finds the joy and the good in each of them, which is hard to do on some days and just easy to do for her on every day. And so she also makes space for all of them and makes them each feel special.
I just want to be their cheerleader forever. That's what I want to do. I get them for 180 days. That's not enough for me. So I want to continue to be that support system for them and be in the front row for them for everything that they accomplish in life, because they're so awesome and they're so capable.
Oh, that's a great one, and I agree with that.
I love the vibe in that classroom with all the giraffes. Congratulations, Allison Schmidt. Stay right there. When we come back, we'll meet more fantastic teachers.
Salute to Teachers is brought to you by San Diego County Credit Union and Murray Lampert Design Build Remodel.
Welcome back to Salute to Teachers. Having a sense of belonging is important at every stage of life. San Diego County Teacher of the Year, Greg Hinchliff, wants each of his students to know where they come from and be able to share it with the rest of the world.
We are officially at the start point of round 2 of our final exam, the congressional debate. This is what we... I'm Greg Hinchliff. I teach speech and debate, Native American studies, and I'm a pathway specialist with our early college program here at Bonsall High School. So I think it's important for educators to know that it's a lifelong process of learning and adjusting and getting to know your students. And I think students really appreciate when they know that you're not just trying to do the same thing that worked last year, because it's not going to work again this year necessarily. So when you take the time to get to know the students, their backgrounds, their families, their hopes, their aspirations, that's where you can start building that connection, and that's that connection that you can leverage for the rest of the school year. When you say, why should we do this? It's making the other senators in the chamber think about that.
He does a really good job of building empathy with the students, and that they're able to open up about themselves and speak. He does a lot of sort of like Socratic style activities where students are going to be asked to stand up and speak their opinions in front of one another. And so for the students to feel comfortable doing that, in which case most students are terrified of speaking in front of others, is a testament to the culture that he's building, that students are willing to stand up and speak and not afraid that their peers are going to snicker or say something about, you know, whatever it is they're talking about.
No matter when I come into the room, it's a place where you just feel loved. And so I think that when you walk in, if you're interacting with him, you know that he's authentically being himself and that he authentically cares for others. And I think that's what at the heart of any teacher is just a care of authentic caring for others.
Use some of your citations or evidence from one side and in your other argument?
He's very enthusiastic. That's the big thing for me. It's enthusiasm. He knows how to get you so captivated in a subject. He knows just how to run the classroom as a classroom, and it's amazing. I love it. He can really keep the atmosphere going.
I feel like his teachings would impact me because it makes me feel like if I go out into the world, I can find people who I can sort of make some sort of relationship with them. And I feel like that's really important because from being from a small school into going to the big world, it's going to be a big step, but at least I have that confidence.
Pass on the back all around, everybody. Give each other a high five. Good job. You made it through halfway round. I want them to go into the community knowing that they have the power to make a difference, and I want them to be able to make that difference so that we can all live in a society that we want to live in, and it starts with them as our future.
Such valuable lessons happening in that classroom. Congratulations, Greg Hinchliff. Now, at what point in your life did you realize that you could make a difference in the world? Well, if San Diego County Teacher of the Year, Karina Martinez, had been in front of your class, it could have been in 5th grade.
Yeah, this looks great. My name is Karina Martinez. I am a 5th grade teacher at Pioneer Elementary in Escondido. I would say funnel and then track, because that's where for me, things that are important is just kind of creating these little people who make good choices out in the world. We do a lot of community service projects. We read a lot of stories together. We talk deeply about the characters. So 5th grade for me is kind of using all of the stuff we do, math, reading, everything else, to just build that person that I want them to continue to be throughout life, who can be a change maker and all that stuff.
She really fosters a caring learning environment, and students do feel safe to share those things and take risks. She really loves her kids, she loves their families, she wants to get to know their story and really builds relationships and makes connections with all of her students and their families so that she can truly pinpoint how she can support them to succeed.
She's so nice to us too that we forget about the problem and we just start working on it because she just motivates us so much, and she's helped us out a lot.
Or should we try to turn it? Let's tape it right here.
I want them to find their voice and use it in a respectful way and really understand that everything that we're doing here, it matters, and that these things, they're not just projects. You could actually put this into action. You could actually be the person doing this. So that kind of stuff, it's super important to me, and that's on the bigger level, but how do we do it smaller? I feel like there's so many things that we do to give them voice and choice. Does that make sense, Sam? Yeah, okay, cool.
Ms. Martinez isn't just a great teacher, she's phenomenal. She goes the extra mile, and that's not just within the school day, it's outside of the school day. Her heart is with those students. She is a teacher that will tell them, I love you, and they know that she means it.
She's always there when you need someone. She's so supportive, and when we have a lot of trouble stuff, she's always there, and I couldn't ask for a better teacher.
What are you guys struggling with? It's such a cup-filling job, knowing that they know that I love them. That's the best part.
What could make a school day better than knowing your teacher loves you? Not much. Congratulations, Karina Martinez. Stay right there. On the other side of the break, we'll meet our final Teacher of the Year.
Salute to Teachers is brought to you by San Diego County Credit Union and Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel.
Welcome back to Salute to Teachers. Teaching the fundamentals of reading, math, and science is essential, but how important is it for a teacher to be a role model? San Diego County Teacher of the Year, Miguel Marin, believes it's very, very important.
So those bubbles is what caused that pressure, and then that pressure eventually had to go somewhere. My name is Miguel Marin. I teach 7th and 8th grade science here at Granger Junior High School in National City. I think you're ready. You just need to clean the outside so that you get a proper seal. So my classroom is not a quiet one. Good job, good job. You walk into my classroom, you're going to see lively discussions all the time. They're going to be using the content vocabulary, they're going to be using the appropriate words to get those messages across. Because, yeah, you can learn something by someone talking to you, and you can learn something by reading the book, but to really understand something, you need to be able to explain it to someone else. So it's very powerful that I give those students those opportunities. You also got the video? Let's see. Oh, look, there it goes straight up. Perfect. And sometimes I tell my students, you learn more from failure than you do from success. Uh-oh, I think you need to try again.
He gives them that safe space for them to make mistakes and not be afraid to make mistakes, because and like he says that's how they learn. And science is a lot of trial and error, so he allows for all of that.
The curriculum is amazing. Compared to other classes I've been in, science, I love being in this class. It's amazing.
I really like that. He pushes me to be the best that I can be. So I think that just really shows me that he cares for us,
What I like about Mr. Marin is his understanding that he's not just teaching science, he really sees himself as a role model for kids. And so he wants to make sure that he dresses the part, he speaks the part, he is the part. He grew up in the same environment as many of our students, and he wants to show them exactly what they could be. And he's just the perfect example of that.
So I think it's very important that I am that positive role model for my students, that I stand in front of them, showing them that you can be successful, you can grow up in a similar neighborhood, you can be a child of immigrants and succeed in life. And that is why I set the bar high, because I know if I set the bar high, they will get there. If I set the bar low, they'll get there too. My job as a teacher is to provide that help, provide that scaffolding, hold their hand until they're ready to go ahead and let go.
It doesn't matter where you start. What matters is that you're always looking to grow.
He really cares about my future because what I've experienced is that he comes up to me every day asking if I'm doing okay mentally and like what I'm gonna do the next day. And he wants me to go to college, which I am planning on going to.
How many people had fun over the last 20 minutes? That's good, all right?
I love inspiring the kids. I love being able to show them the correct path, right? Being able to show them that there is success in your future. You just need to want it, and you need to surround yourself with the right people.
Have a good day, everyone.
Congratulations, Miguel Marin, for showing your students that no dream is beyond their grasp. And congratulations to all of the new San Diego County Teachers of the Year. Thank you for all of your hard work and inspiration. You are truly making the world a better place. We've reached the end of this year's Salute to Teachers show. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget to thank the teachers who've made a difference in your life.
Salute to Teachers, honoring the San Diego County Teachers of the Year. Presented by San Diego County Credit Union. It's not big bank banking, it's better. And Murray Lampert Design, Build, Remodel, in partnership with the San Diego County Office of Education and Cox Communications.